Chicago Critics Film Festival is currently taking place at the Music Box Theater. And one of the films that just premiered is Searching, starring John Cho from Harold and Kumar, Go to White Castle, and Debra from Will and Grace fame. And today we have filmmaker Anish Giganti and co-writer and producer Sev Ohanian here to chat more. Hey guys.
Hello.
Hello.
So the trailer drops tomorrow,
Yeah.
right? And Entertainment Weekly, which is huge, but we haven't been able to see anything about the film yet. So will you guys fill us in, give us a little scoop about what it's about?
Yeah, totally. So basically, Searching is a very classic thriller told in a very unconventional way. The classic part about it is that it's about a dad looking for his missing kid. And the very unconventional part about it is that the whole movie sort of takes place on the smartphones and devices and computers that we use every day to communicate. So hopefully it's like a very classic story told in a way that you haven't seen before.
So I heard that that's part of what makes this film great, is that we haven't seen this before. Even Debra, who's one of the stars, said that going into this, she didn't know if it would work.
Yeah.
So why the digital media angle?
Well, to be honest, I think for a long time we were extremely hesitant about it. You know, we got approached with the idea of making something on screens, and the whole time we were like, there's no way we can make that emotional or engaging or thrilling. And then one day we found a way to sort of beat the odds on that, and we thought, like, if we could make people feel emotional and engaged in a way that they didn't expect, maybe it could be a really cool movie.
Like, our goal when we were coming up with the idea and writing it and making the film was that within a couple of minutes of people watching the movie, they would forget what they're watching is unfolding on screens, and they would just get sucked into the story and the characters.
I haven't seen it yet, but it sounds like you did just that.
Hopefully, yeah.
So the film premiered at Sundance this year, which, if people don't know, it's the largest film festival in the country. And you walked away with the largest distribution deal.
Yeah, it was crazy. We made this movie with more or less like 5 people in like a really small editing room for 2 years. And then all of a sudden overnight, for that really micro indie movie to sort of become a studio picture, it was just like, I felt like I was living an episode of Entourage.
So I'm gonna throw some numbers out at you.
Yeah.
You got a $5 million distribution deal from Sony.
Yeah.
You're 27, you're 30 years old. How in the world did you figure out how to navigate all of this?
Ooh, to be honest, I just kind of lashed myself onto this guy. He was always like, we met because he was my TA at USC, and like he was in the producing class, and I was like, this guy looks like he knows what he's doing. Let me just kind of figure it out with him. So we started writing together and going from there.
Yeah, I mean, it's been tough. I mean, it's been a challenge, you know, and I think a lot of, you know, the film, like Anish said, was made with a group of close friends. A lot of us met at film school. For a lot of people, this is their first time working on a movie of this type. And I think a part of the reason that I think we got the response that we got was, I think, because we were trying to do something really new and really interesting. And like you said, hopefully we did pull it off.
So Sev, you produced Fruitvale Station with Michael B., which was a huge success. You've produced tons of other films and projects. Do you still enjoy watching films, or are you constantly analyzing at this point?
Oh man, that's a great question. I definitely enjoy watching movies, but I'm definitely also constantly analyzing all the time. I think it's so funny, like just having been producing a bunch of other indie films, that's what made Searching such an incredible experience, because it was unlike anything I'd ever worked on before, and I think, again, hopefully the experience for audiences will be unlike anything they've ever seen before.
Was there a film that you guys watched growing up that really inspired you to become filmmakers?
Ooh, yeah. Well, for me, it was like The Sixth Sense. I watched that all the time. That kind of got me into filmmaking. And then, I don't know, what about for you?
I mean, for me, my #1 favorite movie, which definitely answers the question, is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, starring Jim Carrey.
Never heard of that.
Oh my God, it's so
Oh,
good,
wow.
right?
Really? Oh, you've got, there's your homework.
I have some homework too.
Yeah, there you go.
Huge congratulations,
Thank
guys.
you very
This
much.
is the beginning of a lot of exciting things.
Hopefully, yeah.
Awesome.
Excited.
Well, Searching will open in Chicago this summer. Plus, be on the lookout for the premiere of the trailer tomorrow at 9 a.m. on Entertainment Weekly. Plus, there's still a few days left to check out the Chicago Critics Film Festival. ChicagoCriticsFilmFestival.com is where you can find all the ticket information.